And late night reports said that mobile internet services have been restored in the Jammu region. Meanwhile, Sanket Upadhyay is in Srinagar and he sent us this latest report from the ground.
As the peace process and normalcy is returning to the valley, an attempt in that direction is being made. Traffic restrictions are being eased, communication lines are coming back on, landlines, 35,000 of them are being opened. Mobile phones are yet to be opened, but we are learning that that will be done in a phased manner. Internet too will be released or opened for a little period, and then the government is going to check whether people are not misusing it, and if not, open it for a larger period. While all of this strategy is on, this is a temporary or a strategy for the moment. The bigger question is that amid the clampdown post the announcement of the abrogation of 370, there was an absolute clampdown, and that is why there was no untoward incident. But a state cannot permanently be in a state of a clampdown. So what is the long-term strategy, and isn't the real challenge now? So what we have learned after speaking to a number of people in the Jammu and Kashmir administration as to what their long-term strategy is very, very interesting, and we have boiled it down to what they feel is the 4M approach, the 4M approach. The first M are the movers and shakers. These are the overground workers. These are people who are appear harmless but become cessationist in nature. They often move around among the intelligentsia, gather intelligence, and then their actions could incite violence. Could perhaps be a reference to the Hurriyat, could also be perhaps a reference maybe to the mainstream politicians of Jammu and Kashmir who are in detention ever since. What we have learned from the administration is that these people will be detained and released in the future. As and when there is a need felt, they will be detained and released, or kept under house arrest and released. That process is going to continue for a very, very long time, is what we have been told. Then the second M are the mobsters. These are the people who are stone pelters, who are people who get violent with the forces. So the strategy that has been adopted for them is called a community bond. We are hearing that for the past 6 months, the Jammu and Kashmir government has carried out this practice. Community bond essentially means that if you are a 16-year-old youth who has gone astray and has indulged in stone pelting, then the government is not going to arrest the stone pelter. They are going to ask for 20 members or family members or relatives of that 16-year-old stone pelter to sign a bond saying that we will monitor that he does not do this again. And if the next time he is caught, then those 20 members too shall also be answerable. The government says that this approach has really helped in reducing the number of stone pelting incidents across the valley. And this is only going to continue. So that is one strategy as far as the mobsters are concerned. Then the third are the militants. The third M are militants. The administration feels that the army is going to take care of the border from where infiltration happens from Pakistan, since we have a volatile neighbor. There is also a feeling that since the army is going to be in an absolute alert mode in the future as well, there is a new type of a threat. The threat of these militants regrouping and using the Punjab and Jammu border to infiltrate. So while Kashmir will be secured, there could potentially be a problem in Jammu as well as Punjab. So that is a potential challenge which the administration is looking at. And the fourth M, which is very significant, are the influencers, religious influencers, particularly the Maulvis or the Maulana. Anyone who's not all, but the administration says that we will identify the Maulvi or the Maulana who has gone bad, who is openly inciting violence, openly using a religious platform to incite a riot or asking people to go and pelt stones. These people too will be immediately kept under arrest.